Turns a 10. Check and jam. I think jam is the right move now. So let's give it a go. Good luck, us chat with the aces. We're all in. Got the opportunity to play a pretty big tournament. So as you guys know, there's a series going on Party Poker right now called the Poker Masters. Okay. And the Poker Masters is $10,000 to $50,000 events. And I have just got the opportunity to be put into, courtesy of Cygnus Cross in the chat, the Poker Masters event today, which is a $10,300 buy-in, right? And it is a real name tournament as well, so we're definitely going to be playing with some absolute beasts of the game. It's going to be incredible. The event that we're going to be playing, let me just take you to the lobby here, is this $10,300, $500,000 guaranteed, no limit hold'em 8 max event. Real name tournaments. We're going to be streaming it right now. It's going to be pretty incredible. It starts in 27 minutes. As you can see, no one's registered yet, so I'll probably hop in just a tad late instead of playing from the first level, as it'll be shorthanded with some absolute beasts. I mean, currently, right now, there's 26 players in the tournament, but another 2 hours and 50 minutes left of registration. You, Justin Bonomo, Fedor. Yeah, man. Like, let's get a tough table here. Let's get something fun. Is it time, chat? Is it time to register? I think it is. Here it is, chat. We are in the $10,300 Poker Masters. Here it goes. Here we start. We have Adrian Mateos on our right immediately. We have Jans Ardens on our left. João Vieira in the Netherlands. Stefanos Meyermatis. I don't know off the top of my head. Sergey. We have Sergey Kolikov. We also have Alexandros Kolinas from Malta. And B. Button D. Albuquerque from Brazil. Okay. So I have to be honest here. I've heard of like 3 of these names. João, Jens, and Adrian Mateos. But I'm sure there's some legendary people behind this. We're in the 10,300, man. This is insane. We're in there. We're in there, man. And we're just using the straight up Poker Masters theme. This is it. All right, moving on. Queen 10 in the big blind. It's a playable hand, chat. It's a playable hand, but let's see what happens before us. Gonna raise to 2640 here from S. Mavro. Stefanos Mavro. And a call from Alexandros. Alexandros, Mateos, Staplos, or something. And we get a call, and we'll call as well. Let's see a flop. Doesn't help us too much. 7-4-3 offsuit. We do hit this board stronger than our opponents, but if we were going to consider doing anything sort of crazy, doing some bluffs, we would want to have some, like a 5 or a 6 would be the right sort of hands to consider doing things with. So my plan is to just check and fold now, but let's see what happens. Pablo Brito Silver won the Irish Open main event last week. Pablo, where are you at, Pablo? Oh, is that at another table? It might be. Yeah, another table. The Brazilian. He won the Irish Open last week. Nice. Legit. Ben Heath in the field now as well. Look to Ben Heath. I guess I can open up some of the other tables too. Like, why not? Why not open up some of the other tables that we can sweat on the side? We can check again on the jack turn. Doesn't help us too much. We're going to find Ali as well and tag him as a friend of the stream. I played with Ali in a cash game in Monte Carlo that was recorded for TV. For the Queen 10. It was legit. It was fun. It's an interesting table. Ludovic Geilich, Ali, Julian Thomas, Stephen O'Dwyer. And what happened here? What did we show down in the 10K? King Jack, 6-7 of clubs, and we had the Queen 10. Okay. Going to fold the Ace 10 offsuit out of position against the early position raise there. Look at this action, man. Raise, 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet from Steve O'Dwyer. Wow, that's some action. But we got 10s in the button here. This is a hand. This is a playable hand, chat. Let's see what's going to happen. B folds. Adrian Mateos now. Going to 3-bet Mateos. Going to make it about 7,200 here. I think a good hand. Don't really want to open up the squeeze, play post-flop, difficult situation. We're just going to inflate the size of the pot in position here. Probably should have made this 1 tick bigger, by the way. It's a little bit too small. Should have made it like 7,600 or so. Get a call. Ace-Jack-8 on the flop with 2 hearts. I think I should check here. The thing is, like, Ace-King, Ace-Queen in my range are happy to take a free card. Of course, with our actual hand 10s, we want to take a free card as well. And a king on the turn, we probably want to consider turning your hand into a bluff against king queen, against queen jack, against ace queen, because we can have the 2 pairs in this situation. So if Adrian Mateos checks, I'm going to turn my 10s into a bluff. If they bet, I'm just going to fold. So let's see. They bet, and we'll fold. All right, queen jack suited. I'm going to raise this as well. Make it, yeah, I guess 3,000. We're quite deep, right? Is the thing. We're 100 blinds deep against some good players, so I guess 2.5 blinds is probably where I want to start. And we get a call. Jack 7-5 on the flop. You want to bet and small here. 2070. Mr. Maui Wowie, dropping the 4-month resub. Welcome back to the team, Maui Wowie. Thank you very much for the support, man. Bet and take it, pot. That's our first pot, chat. We're winners. In the Poker Masters, we're winning pots. Not worth it with the 3s, though. Here. King Jack suited in the big blind. Very nice hand. We get a raise from Jens. We're going to call. All right. Well, let's see a flop here. Ace, queen, 10, all spades. Come on. Bam. Oh! We're flopping the full house, chat. Let's go, dude. I think we just call here, though. Like, you could check raise and say, like, hey, I have a jack. You could have some check raise bluffs as well. But based on our perception in this tournament, it's just not the right play to raise right now. You just call, you know, represent, like, weak ace highs, represent some gutters and stuff like that. You know, probably check at the turn. If they keep betting, amazing. Let them keep betting. They're not going to have too many bluffs here on the turn, though, given, like, our call on the flop. And deuce on the end. So I think we just bet, like, 6,600 here, 2/3. Because we're going to be bluffing our 10-9s, our queen 10s, our ace 10s. Maybe turning, like, an ace 3 into a bluff or something like that. Ace 5. But it's kind of hard for us to have much there. Got Kristen Bicknell, who we had on the podcast recently on this table now as well. So we're going to go for a friend of the stream here, Kristen Bicknell in yellow. There we go. Going to 3-bet here, Adrian Mateos with the queen jack suited. And we have Stefanos. So we know Stefanos' name now. We know Stefanos' name. All right, we're getting the people voting for who in the chat now. I see it. I see it coming through. Stefanos, thinking it through. And we get a long thinking a call for 9,100s. Back on Mateos now. Don't punt to trying to be too clever, please. Don't tell me what to do. I'll play how I want. Thank you. Don't be pre-protecting yourself against a punt, my friend, because it could come in. And I don't need your negativity, man. We're free rolling here. We're going to play till our heart's content. So I think I'm going to check here. We do have backdoor hearts. We do have queen high as well. But this cold call of the 3-bet is pretty strong too. So we'll just start with the check. And give us the... Whoa, hey, whoa. There it is. I was going to say, like, give us the 10 of hearts. Or even, like, the ace of hearts, because we can have aces in our range. 4 in the turn doesn't change too much. We're up to 41 entrants to the tournament now. And fold on the turn to the bet. Javiera calls in position on us here. In a pretty strong position to call, actually. But that doesn't mean they're super tight here. And Adrian Mateos calls in the big blind as well. Queen, queen, 10 on the flop. Backdoor clubs, but probably not enough to continue here. We'll just start with a check. Oh, wow. A very rare drop of the sub with the Twitch Prime. Oh, wow. Very rare. Thanks so much for your support, my friend. Appreciate that. Welcome to the team. Hearts out in chat. Thank you, dude. Checks the river here. 8 of spades. Pocket 3s on the button. Very playable hand. I like it. But it depends on how my opponents approach this hand. I think my default is just going to be to call in position here, but it folds to us. So we'll go for the raise. To 3680. We're playing a real name tournament here, a Super Passy. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We have flop bottom set against João Vieira. Amazing stuff. Now, what sizing do we want to bet here, though, is the question. I think we want to go something like this. I don't know if we want to bet 2/3 here. Probably not. I'm just going to bet 4,000 into 10. And hopefully get some action, right? I'm going to call 7 on the turn. I think we need to check on this turn. I mean, if we bet, we're trying to get value from a 7. They lead. Happy to just call with a full house, obviously. And no 7, no 5 on the river. That's the main sweat. Quads. Oh. Now we just want them to have a 7, dude, because we're going to get all this money, man. Now we want them to have a 7, dude. It's much more likely they have, like, a missed flush draw, but So we'll bet here. I mean, if they have a 7, they're check raising, right? If they have a missed flush draw, we have to give them room to check raise. But they just fold up to 110,000. It's cool. It's cool. We take it down. And João Vieira going for the raise. João is starting the hand with 26.1 blinds. Patrick Leonard calling here. I think we should squeeze. Call off a jam against João. And then fold if Patrick Leonard back raises, probably. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. A little bit less than 20. I think this is right. I think this is about right. Squeeze it up. Ready to gamble against João if they want to go with the 10 and the 10. But double folds is cool. Okay? We've got to gamble, my friends. Chat. At this point, we want them to have ace king, ace queen suited would be nice. Or 9s would be nice as well. They could have 9s here. Preferably not jacks through aces. That is not what I want to see. Good luck us. Against jacks. We need a 10 for the quads. Come on. No, dude. 10s against the jacks. We're knocked down to 67K. Oh, we have aces. It's painful, but there's no regrets on that one for sure. 26 blinds. Good squeeze spot. Got to squeeze it up there. Can we get all of our chips back with the aces, though? I think we can. I'm going to make it 2.3x, which I've been raising the whole time, basically. João. Please, João. Please, man. Give us a bit of action here, João. We gave you action. You give us action, man. It's only fair. And we get 3-bet to 15,000. Okay, beautiful. Now, I think I just want to call here. I assume that Zhao's going to 3-bet a lot of hands and not... Like, 3-bet is slightly too many hands as an exploit against me. So I think just call is the right move. Instead of 4-bet with the aces, go to flop, deuce 5-9. Dry. Super dry. Expect to get all the money from 10s plus here. Bit of 11,000. Again, we're just going to call. That way we can have some middling pairs that might fold on the turn on, like, scare cards. Plus, we could maybe have some ace-king highs with backdoors, ace-queen highs. No, ace-king we always 4-bet, actually. So, like, we'd have to have, like, ace-jack, ace-10 suited type hands. But we'll call. Turns a 10. And check and jam. I think jam is the right move now. So let's give it a go. Good luck, us chat with the aces. We're all in. Come on, kings. Come on, queens. Come on, jacks. Come on, ace-9 suited. Come on, ace... king, queen with clubs. King, jack with clubs. Queen, jack with clubs. That's getting scary. Come on, João. Please, João, give us a bit of action here in the 10K. Come on. Let's go, check. Come on, 136,000. Let's go. Huge pot for us in the $10,000 Poker Masters. Event number 14 against the ace-queen. Come on. All right, pocket fours here. João Vieira goes for the raise. This is annoying, man. Question is to shove or to just call and play post-flop. I think shove is better against João. So we're going to go for the all-in here with the pair. Good luck us with the 4s, man. Good luck us with the 4s. Tough one. I hope they fold 5s. That'd be really good. But there we go. Take it down. 128,700. I think it's close, which is going to be better there between calling and shoving. But I'm going to go for the shove. But let's see how this queen 10 suited gets on. Hype times, dude. 65 subs today. That's absolutely insane. Thank you guys for the support. We're on 643 subscribers right now. Really appreciate. Alex Foxen going to call on the button, and now Adrian Mateos. This is not an easy 3, man. Alex Foxen, Adrian Mateos, and myself. 2 a flop, 9-7 deuce with 2 hearts. Betting. We raise under the gun. We have a pretty strong range here, capable of having 9s, having 7s, having overpairs. I like our hand quite a bit in this spot. A lot of good turns to keep betting as well. An 8, a jack, a queen, a 10, a heart, all pretty good. Although some of those we're going to pot control and check. We get a think and a call from Alex Foxen. Mateos now in the big blind. Folds. 9 on the turn. Not a very good turn for our hand at all right now. So, like, all of our overpairs want to check here. Yeah. We have to check, and then it really depends, like, what sizing they choose as to whether we continue or not. Because if you think about the sorts of hands that bet the flop, it's going to have some heart draws, you're going to have some straight draws, and then you're going to have, like, 10s through aces, and you're going to have, like, ace-9 and king-9 suited, but not very many, right? So I think we need to check, and now the question is, can we call on the turn here? Getting 2.5 to 1 with 2 overs and a flush draw. I think so, man. I think we've got the right odds here to continue, so let's call. King in the end. We're going to check. I don't think a great spot to lead here. I don't think we really have any options. Check raising doesn't make any sense. We'd be representing like ace-9, but they can totally have a 9 here too. They can have ace-9 suited, king-9 suited. Oof. That would have got very pricey on a heart. Oh, we got ace-king. It's a time. Zhao. Stefanos. Put in action. Put in action, Zhao. We've been battling, bro. Let's keep battling. No. So what do we want to do against Alex Fox in here? Do we want to 3-bet less than all in? Yes, I think. It opens us up to playing post-flop, but then again, I think we do need to leave room for 4-bet bluffs. So we're going to make it 20,000 here. The annoying thing is that it does put 43,000 in post-flop, and we've got 56K. Here we go, chat. Ace-king, chop it up. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. I thought that was it. I thought that was our time. I would have hyped it up more, but I didn't want to slow roll, you know? I had to get it in fast. This is a moment in time with the jack and the jack, chat. This is it. Raising it up. 2.3x. Let's get a shove from Zhao. Let's get a shove from Stefanos. Let's get a 3-bet from Jans. Anyone feel like putting in action here? Because I want some action. Stefanos. Make a move, my friend. Make a move. I'm telling you, dude. Call is fine because we got top set. Top set's good. It's a pretty draw heavy board as well. We want to bet on the big size here. We don't want to bet small. I think we bet like this. Quick fold. Immediate fold. Snap fold. It's okay though. We got some chips. It's good. 85,000. That's fine. Fold the king 5 here. Jan's going for the raise with queen 8 offsuit. I think it's like on the edge as to whether you want to call here or not actually on our stack. I'll fold. They raise 7-handed, but yeah, it's also not great too, so I'll just fold. Elias against Benjamin Heath, 8s against the 6s. That's a chop. That's a chop. And with the queen 10 here, is it a rejam against Mateos with the 2 broadways? Probably. I think it is, man, with the queen 10 offsuit. Especially against an aggressive player, probably not assuming that we're shoving enough. We're going to go all in with the queen 10, chat. Good luck, us. It's a big spot against Mateos. No call, no action. No, he has kings. Oh, we're dead, dude. We're dead on the turn. We're dead on the turn. We're not going to re-enter. Oh, so close. So close to just snapping that yes button. That's going to be it. Thank you again for the stake. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sweat. Got to take the aggressive moves in these tournaments where I'm a loser against the average opponents in the field. Got to ramp up the variance and go for it. The queen 10 there. Close spot with the 2 broadways, 20 blinds. But a profitable shove and into the nuts.